Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me and welcome to this fabulous array of goodies on my desk. So I'm here to do a flip through of my latest project, which is this travel themed accordion tag journal, I think it's called. And in my desire to use up the papers that I had, it also comes with this bundle of goodies, which we'll go through at the end. But for now, I want to focus on doing the little flip through. Okay, so here she is. So she measures 8 inches tall by 4 across, and it's made up with a combination of tags that do like an accordion thing. I'm sure you've seen lots of books like this before. This was my first attempt at doing one, and I'm really pleased with how it's gone. So of course, as you might have guessed, it's in a travel theme, and I'll start with this first of all. So I've got this little dangle, just like roped around the eyelet at the top there. These were clothing tags, and I've essentially seen this as like, I don't know, your luggage tags for going on holiday, you know, if you have them attached to your suitcase and stuff. It says, take the scenic route. And then I've just got this little charm that I made on video, these little circle charms. This one says life on it with a little leaf and gem. And so yeah, that's just a little dangle, and of course because it's hooked away, you can just hook it up out of the way, you know, when you're using the journal. Okay, so let's open her up. So the closure is removable. It's just this rope, I suppose, rope or twine, so that is removable. Okay, so I've done a smaller tag at the front here with the book plate and the word journey on it. Got a little pocket here that says the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a simple step, and I really wanted you to be able to see the sparkly blue roses, which is why I made this tag smaller. So I've got a little pocket there with just a few pieces of ephemera, all travel themed. I have used several different paper pads for this project. Some of them were just random ones I had in my stash. The other ones were paper pads that you can buy, so I will link them down below. I will mention them by name. Okay, so I have another little tag here which has a little suitcase tuck spot, and again just for some more ephemera that you can write on, again sort of travelish themed. That tag is a map. Hopefully you can see the detail. I know it's a bit dark today. And that flips out for a bit of a writing spot on the far right here with this beautiful sparkly paper, which does make an appearance again. On this tag, we've got some circle pockets made from maps. I wanted this to be like, you know, globes, travel globe, world globe things. And we've just got some tickets, vintage tickets in each one. Okay, so that is you preparing for your trip. You've got your suitcases packed, you've got your tickets printed out, ready to go. And here is now the time to leave the door. So this says here, the journey is the destination. You've also packed some travel books down here, and we're gonna open up to go through the door. Our first stop is Paris. So we've got this beautiful paper here from Stamperia with the Eiffel Tower. I've made a crochet belly band, and then I've added this flower on a brad so it does like a twiddle thing, and then hopefully you'll be able to see, I don't know if you can, the belly band is slightly sparkly, and that's because I've backed it onto the same paper that's used at the front here, so you get a little bit of a sparkle through the holes in the crochet. So that's on this really nice textured paper. And then we've just got some journal cards for the train and plane, and we've got this postcard. It's vintage, maybe even antique, from Rouen. I hope that's how you say it, Rouen, which is a city or a town near Paris. So you've gone on the train to Rouen, and then of course you can write on all these things. Okay, we've got our letters we've sent home. These are little fold out writing spots, and both of them are also pockets for just a couple of little tags that you can write on. Again, some map paper at the back. Here is a writing spot. It's the same sparkly paper as the first writing tag. This is the back page. It says here, be open to whatever comes next. Bon voyage, we're now going on the ship. We've got all our tickets ready. We've got our little books on lantern. We're ready to go on an adventure. Okay, so on the back here, I've got this little pocket from letters and things. Again, nice paper. And we've got this tag, journal card, I think I would probably call it, which has got all like, you know, vintage photos and letters and watch and key and things that you would take on your travels or send home. Space to write, and just a little bit of collage that says, live your dream, because, you know, I'm sure many of us dream about travel. Here I've got this timesheet that flips open, and I've left this blank because I thought you could use this as a photo mat, or you could add journal spots. If someone was actually going to use this as a travel memento, as a journal following their trip, then they might want to put their own thing there. But of course you can write on the front and back of this time travel? I wish, time sheet. And then I've just done some T-ring stenciling and splashing, and then just added a few little fussy cuts. Some of those are Tim Holtz. We've got the letter we're sending home from our travels. This is vintage from 1987. We are going to Hertfordshire in the UK. This flips open. It says here, not all who wander are lost. And again, we've got some of that beautiful map page. Really nice papers I've used for this one. The back of the envelope here, I've just done a bit of collaging around this ship paper, stamps, butterfly label, a couple of pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera, and then just a few of the scraps left over from the project. I was very good with scrap busting in this project. And then inside we've just got a selection of various bits and bobs. We've got our hot air balloon memento, we've got our travel ticket, a check, some other ephemera, and an air miles ticket. Most of these things can be either written on, or you can you know, tear them off for collage or to make ephemera and things. So they go in there. Another writing spot, I've kept, you know, just the sparkly glittery flowers. I thought it's a bit of a dark paper, but you can definitely still write on that. And then here we've got, this page has got quite a lot going on, but I really love how it all looks. So there are, I think it's 2 tuck spots. So the first one is underneath this globe, and it's a globe, which you can write on. So that just slips in there. You'd never know it was there really. It just looks like part of the collage. And then this globe is also a tuck spot, and it goes quite all the way down to those flowers at the bottom. We've just got a postcard envelope and just a couple of pieces of ephemera from the paper pad that I was using, or one of them anyway. And that just slips in there. And I've just done a little bit of a collage here. So this is from Washington. We've got Paris in the background as well. I know they're not close to each other, but just go with it. And then we've got some pretty flowers and a butterfly. And then here we've just got this removable scrappy notepad. I didn't really want to cover up this beautiful, again, it's the sparkly roses. So it's removable, so you can use this and use it and abuse it, and replace it when you're finished your writing. So that is all of those pages. As you can see, it's a little bit of a chunky monkey, and I've made it by all of the pages are hinged together with this crochet binding, and all of them are stitched around, so it's nice and secure. I'm really, really happy with it, definitely. So that is the main journal. As I said, I was very, very good at scrap busting in this project. So it's also going to come with this whole heap of goodies. So first of all, we've got a skinny notebook. So we've got some more of that sparkly paper. We've got that textured paper. I only had a couple of scraps left, so I joined them together, and I've hidden the join with this crochet. And then inside we've got some of the map paper from Stamperia, and then just a few sheets. I think there's probably about There's 8 sheets in there, so 32 sides. Nice skinny notebook to go with it. This is a piece of vintage ephemera. I actually wanted this to go in the journal, but it was too wide for the size that I went for. So this is your postcard souvenir book from the Trossachs and Loch Lomond in Scotland. And it opens out, I really like this. It's all pictures from the Trossachs and Loch Lomond, which I went to a few years ago. You see that? And you can actually write on the back of each picture, so lots of journaling space. And you can also write, hopefully I get this get this back the right way. There we go. And you can also write on the envelope itself. So you could, you could do more with that, but I just thought that was a nice thing to go with it as part of the bundle. I added that stamp there, but it is a vintage one. We've got a little scrappy notepad here. So this one is actually just sewn in with a twine binding. The first notebook I showed you is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So this one is twine binding, which also is the closure. Some of that Tim Holtz map paper that I've used for part of the project. I've just added a couple of bits of washi to give it this kind of like slightly masculine look, I suppose. And then inside is just a selection of scraps. As I say, they are only twine bound in, so you could either sew them in or remove them, when you're finished with this one. And then I've put a paper bag in the middle, which is open on both sides for keeping travel mementos. So that's that one. Again, I was just trying to use that bits from the project. It also comes with this pouch, just a paper bag pouch, and this has a selection of tags in that I've made, again from my scraps. So we've got this one, which is a belly band tag. You can write on the map paper there. I've just done a little bit of embellishments in the middle there, and of course you can write on the back. This one is a pocket tag. This one says, "Don't be a tourist, be a traveller," so you can write on that one. I just used some scraps, that nice sparkly paper again, a few embellishments, and then of course you can write on there. That's part of the Tim Holtz paper. This one is a swivel tag. This one says, "Live every day with intention," and then of course you can write on the back of both of those tags that are joined together with a brad. And last but not least, we've got this journal card, which again is just from my scraps. So this one says, "The world is a book and those who do not travel read only one page." Adventure, all of that. And then I've just added these brads just for a bit of interest, and of course you can write on the back. The reason I have these is because I was, again, scrap busting, but they couldn't all fit inside the journal, either because they weren't the right size or I didn't have enough pockets, etc, etc. So rather than waste them or put them into stash, I thought I would just include them with the bundle. And in some cases you might want to swap out ephemera as you use the journal, to keep things interesting, so the option is there. And then finally we've got this little envelope pouch thing. So I've tried to make this look like a little bit like a suitcase, abstractly, because I didn't have any like buckles or suitcase straps, but essentially that's what it is. So we've got our luggage tags here as well, similar to the actual journal, just with a few of my bits and bobs. This one says, "Travel the world over to find the beautiful." I've just collaged some book page, added some stamps, and on the back I've got these travel themed stickers, because if you were, if you're going travelling, sometimes you like to include stickers and stuff to show where you've been. That's what some people do anyway. So we just open that up, and then inside we've just got a selection of all kinds of things that can be used in the notebook or the journal. I think there's still more in there. So essentially it's some travel themed stickers, all different kinds. I tried to do like one of each kind that I had, so there's a ton in there. Some more of these postcard journal card things from the paper pad, and then another vintage postcard, this time from Malta. Whew, that was a lot. how did we do? About 15 minutes, not bad to get through all that. I really thought the flip through might take longer. So yeah, that is the bundle. That is my latest project. I didn't make the tag book on video because it was my first one. I didn't really know, like, I didn't know how it was going to go. I had to learn how to make it as I went along, kind of thing. So, you know, please forgive me for not doing it on video. But now that I know what I'm doing, as per usual, I have learnt a lot from the project. So I'm actually going to be doing an Edith Holden tag book in exactly the same way as that, made the same way. I'm going to do that in the probably summer months is what I'm thinking. So, you know, do look out for that if you'd like to, you know, make something similar. And yeah, that is the bundle. So it's already in my Etsy shop, so if you are interested, then do check out my links, which are in the description box down below. And yeah, I really hope that I hope you like it. It was a lot of fun to do. It was actually really fun to work on a different theme, because normally I do a lot of nature projects, as you know. So it was a lot of fun to do, and it was a lot of fun to try new things, and I managed to bust through all of my scraps, all of my leftover papers and things from the project by turning it into this little bundle. So I was pretty happy with that. Sorry for the rustling, I'm just you know, trying to be efficient with my time and you know, put things together as I go. But anyway, I hope that you like it. I'm really so pleased with it. I really am. I absolutely love it. I would keep it, but I would rather, you know, someone go off and use it or give it as a gift or what have you. So yeah, I'm really so pleased with how it's gone, and it really feels like I'm going on this journey, you know, through the journal. So that is that. I hope you've enjoyed my little flip through. And as I say, look out for my Edith Holden series next year, where I'll make something very similar, but obviously in an Edith Holden theme. So thank you so much, everyone, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.